so good to be in your presence today. Everybody online, good morning, good morning, good morning. I am so glad to be here again with you all on Friday, Authentic Talk with Reverend Dr. Joy Nwachukwu, the General Overseer and the Shepherd Leader of Divine Soldiers of Christ Nation Church. On Fridays, where we come to just easy everything we went through from Sunday through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It is Friday, y'all. It is Friday. I was thinking of singing a song for you guys, but what song will be good for this? What song? I'll be thinking. That song comes, I'll let you guys know. But then I just want to everyday spicy this platform called where we get all our hot topics and things we're doing. Everybody welcome online. As you are joining, please like, comment, share. Like, comment, share. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, I beg you, please subscribe. We can't do all this without you. Subscribe on our YouTube channel and make sure you put the alert button on your Facebook and your YouTube so that every time we come online, you'll be alerted and you will join us and you will not miss anything. And by peradventure you miss anything, thank God for technology, because you can go back to our site, either YouTube, Facebook, all over. You can Instagram, and you can rewatch them over and over again. Once again, I'm so happy to see all of you, and thank God it's Friday. I don't know about you, but after this, I want to go outside. What do you want to do after this? After this, for me, I want to go outside, ride my bicycle, work, play music, dance, have fun with my family. My family is very important to me, and I have fun with them. So I don't know about you, but that's what I'm going to do. So let's go. God bless you all for joining. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you. We bless your holy name, because there's none like you. There's none before you. You are worthy to be praised. King of glory, we thank you. Only one of Israel, we thank you. We bless your holy name, because there is none like you, there is none before you. My brothers and sisters, today we're going to start with a new topic that is so surprising to all of you, because I didn't tell you guys the topic. Today, actually, I would have started with the concept of the Bible, but we're starting on the other side. That way, next Friday, we'll do the concept of the Bible, so that you guys will know all the people in the Bible that was single parent. A lot of us don't know that. Everything that happened in this world, everything we're going through in this world, about to go through, going through, everything. Joy, peace, sadness, happiness, everything is in the Bible. So what am I saying? Today, we're going to work on what I call single parenting. Single parenting. That's what we're going to work on today. Single parenting. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and God will reward you. All right? A single parent is someone who lives with his or her child or children, either biological or through adoption, or through surrogate mother, or whatever it is. They do not live in the spouse. They do not have to live in with the spouse. The causes of being a single parent ranges from broken homes, divorce, death of the other spouse, rape, drugs, addiction, mistaken emotions, abandonment, unattended pregnancy, etc., etc. The life of a single parent is coined with a lot of hardship and stress, filled moments. They suffer from so many issues that hamper their lives in a bid to do justice on a job meant for two. A job meant for two. And parenting is just, apart from that parenting was meant for two, parenting was meant for, it takes a village to take care of children. But in this scenario, you find out that it's just one person doing what 100 people should be doing. How frustrating their lives can be, where most of the social and entertaining aspect of life elude them because they have to make best their support for their child or children, so to say. They live their lives not how they want it, but the fashion of what their situation provides. They live their life for their children. They live their life for what their children want to eat. They live their life for how the children are going to feel. They live their life on how they're going to be able to work and put the food on the table to feed the children, put the shoe on their feet for their children. They live to see that they would put a roof on the head of their children. Single parenting. No one plan of being single parent when they get married. Nobody. We all grew up with the fantasy of what life can give in marriage and have this desire to get a vision of support from our spouse in child parenting. No single mother or father prays to raise his or her kids alone without her man or his wife. Nobody. I don't think anybody will come and tell us, oh, I love to be a single parent. Nobody. It's just that single parent happens when you meet that spouse, when you meet that partner, when you meet someone who just not compatible. And along the line, they brought you into their life with bunch of lies, with bunch of things that ties you. And you think, oh, this is good. But before you know it, you are as single as better than what you are before. Whether you have chosen motherhood or find yourself raising a child alone as a mother or father, unexpectedly, the struggle of being single mother or single parent are inevitable and can hit you so hard, both financially and emotionally. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Like I was saying before the shortage, and single parenting is the most important thing any parent to remember. Is that the most important thing any single parent should remember is that God created our children and has a plan for their lives. They were entrusted to us. They were entrusted to us. And regardless of our family situation, and their Creator expects us to take responsibility to raise our children. And when we take when we have that responsibility to take care of our children, to raise them in a godly manner, we have to raise our children in a godly manners. You can contact us for counseling on our WhatsApp, on our Facebook Messenger, and on our website. Single parents may find this more difficult than those those with partners. All right, but when they engage the help of their brothers and sisters in Christ, their children can strive. Jesus had a special tendency for children. And you can check that in Matthew 19:14. And single parents can rest assured that He cares. God cares. Jesus cares for their children as much as He does cares for those raised in a two-parent home. The Bible references several single parents who were several single parents. The Bible refers them several single parents who become such through a variety of circumstances. Why God's intention was for children to be raised by both a mother and a father, He also has compassion on the parent who is raising a child on his own or her own. God's instructions, my brothers and sisters, about parenting apply equally to the single and to the married. It didn't change. Ephesians 6 says, bring the children up with the loving discipline the Lord himself approves, with suggestion and godly advice. Hagar is the first single parent identified in the Bible. Single parent can learn what Hagar learned when she cried out to God. He drew near. Hagar called the Lord the God who sees me. Genesis 16:31. We're getting into single parenting in the concept of the Bible. That's what we're doing today, single parenting. Despite how lonely single parenting may be at times, those who know the Lord can take comfort in remembering that they are never alone. I don't know about you, but that's what it is. If you put God in everything you do, God is always there to you. He's always the husband, the father, the everything to you. Like I call him the source of my inspiration. He's the center of my life. God is my core value. I don't know about you, but God is my core value. So as a single parent, if you take God as everything, if you take God as your husband, if you take God as a father to that daughter, to that son, oh, I tell you, God will always show you what to do, what to step on. And you might even be taking care of your children more than even person that have. I could remember taking care of my 6 children all by myself in the church called Reed Temple. And so many of them comes to ask me, what are you doing to bring up these kids? It wasn't about me. I can't take that glory. It was God Almighty that was doing it. Because I render everything and surrender everything. Say, he that heavy laden, bring everything to me. And I did take my single parenting life to God, and God took care of it. And I was so glad that he did. And Samuel, can you come here? And one thing I love about I messed up. One thing I like about the platform that we have, this single parent, this authentic talk, is that you never know the topic we're going to deal with. You never know the topic we're going to deal with. You never know. Because the topics we're dealing with will come handy to you. It will help you to negate a lot of things in your life. It will, things that are hard for you, we will help you go through it. And like I was saying before I went off this thing, Hagar called the Lord the God that sees. God saw Hagar when he cried out. So a single mother there, a single father there, that's crying and say, I don't know how to do this. I'm tired. I'm working hard. Make sure my children have a roof in their head. Make sure they have food on the table. Make sure they go to school, they're well educated. Make sure they have a shoe in their feet. But God, I'm just tired. I need help. Cry out to God. Hagar did cry out to God in that desert, in that place where he has no water, and God sees him. Despite how lonely single parenting may be at times, those who know the Lord can take comfort remembering that they are never alone. God promises to be father to the fatherless, mother to the motherless, a defender of widows and orphans, and a defender of that child of a single parent. When single parents mold purity, honor, and honesty, what did I say? As a single parent, father or mother, you mold that purity, honor, and honesty before your children, before their children. They are in this respect that will help those children emulate that behavior. I can use myself as an example. I tell people, I said, throughout the time I was single with my children, no man ever visited my house. It's not that I'm just saying it. It is the reality. Anybody can call my kids and answer. No man. Every time my children see me with a man, or then I'm married. I didn't do that because of my children. Neither did I do that because of the world. I did that because it's just what the Lord expects me to do. It's just the respect that I deserve and earn from my kids. And if, people think that you just go get respect. No, every respect, you earn it. And if you don't earn your respect, don't expect those children to respect you. You're a single mother, you're a single father. Tomorrow you come with John. Next tomorrow you come with Mary. The other day you come with a drug. The other day you slept night, you did not come back. Children don't know what's going on. One day is Agnes. Another day is Kate. One day is John. Another day Joseph. That child will look at you like, oh my God. But I tell you, single parents out there, after this class, after this platform today, learn how to model that purity, honor, and honesty. You earn those respect from your children, and your children then will turn around and behave right. Single parent can rest in the promise that God's grace will fill the gaps. God's grace will fill the gaps. What did I say? God's grace will fill the gaps as He helps them raise their children. Psalm 27:10. Remember, we're going through the Bible. I told you guys everything we go through in this world, good, bad, nice, it's already happened in the Bible. The one you're about to go through, it's already in the Bible. So single parent is not an excuse to abandon the children due to the things of this world, but train up the children the way of God by spending quality time with them. Some people take, because they are single, they just abandon their children to church, abandon their children to TV, abandon their children to games, abandon their children to babysitter. Oh my goodness. And they just gallivanting and going and going and going. What do you expect that child to be? Then tomorrow you say, oh, my child is not listening to me. Shut up, mother. Shut up, father. You are the first that did not listen to your children. A single parent, a single mother, a single father, the first thing in your life, the priority in your life is your children. Any good single mother, any good single parents have no life. That is the truth. There's no life. Because if you try to get a life, you're losing your children. Say, I said so. If you try to get your life, like social life, going to, sleep around and have sex, drink and have fun and go out, you're going to lose your children. But I tell you, if you spend quality time with them, I don't care what devil in the pit of hell will do. They will remember. The Bible, I love the Bible. When one of the disciples, denied Jesus. Jesus told him, say, you're going to deny me 3 times, and when the cock crow, you will remember, blah, blah. It looked like it's a joke. When he denied him the first, he swear and swear and swear and swear. Peter, Peter, I'm talking about Peter. He swear and said, he doesn't know Jesus. So this smuggler not going to let Peter rest. In fact, if I see that smuggler, I will slap him, man. Go put my Peter for trouble. Can you believe that? Peter say, Mona, leave me alone. I don't know this Jesus one they talk about too. Mona, leave me. According to the Bible, Peter swear, doing hand. And the third one, Peter swear again. And immediately, the 3 cock crow. Peter remember. My brother, my sister, I watched that in one of the movies. I like the way they put it. They showed, immediately Peter remember, then they showed the cross when Jesus was beaten. And they showed Peter and Jesus' eye just go boom. I said, no, that's right. I use that as an example. Parenting, single parent, that is how children do. I don't care what they go through in this worldly world, this wicked world. If you train up your children, spend quality time with them, they will forever love you. They will forever remember. And that's why I'm just supporting what Proverbs 22:6 said. Say, train up your child in the way he should go. And when he's old, he will not depart. I know that's right. He will never depart. Even if he's tired and say, oh, and I don't know about God. One day he will remember. He will never depart. So, single parent, do your job. I told you Agar was one of the first single parents. And another single parent in the Bible, is Lot. Lot is one of these, another single parent. Lot is another single parent in the Bible who became single parent after the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. You remember? Genesis 19:24-26. When God told them to go, Lot's wife was so worldly. He said, don't look back, oh. Now let me go look back. As he look back now, waiting happen. Don't turn to salt. Automatically, Lot become one of the first single parents, like the single parent, that's a father. Agar was the one single parent, that's a mother. you know. So single parents can learn from the mistake that Lot made in raising his children with the word's value. Yeah. Lot made a very big mistake in raising his children with the word value. Many parents, especially those working to be both father and mother, feel overwhelmed in doing it alone, and they are tempted to take their parental responsibility and let the neighbors and relatives or state or school or church raise their children. I want to tell you something. When I was growing up, I told myself, I see people who have their children, they call their parents. I brought my kids, I brought my mother, my parents, my father, and my mother here. But I vowed to God, I said, nobody will take care of my children. Even when some people try to take my children from me, I fought and fought. I make sure I was in their life, even if it was 1 hour. I make sure I was in their life, even if it was 5 minutes. I remember carrying food for my children just to teach them how to eat African food. I remember just going to meet those little kids, innocent little kids who don't know anything. But as an adult, I know whatever I'm doing is going to affect them in life. And today, I'm so proud to stand here to teach you about single parent, that I know I'm not perfect, but God made me that perfect single parent because I put everything in God's hand. I said, God, I can't do it. You be my father. You direct my path. You teach me. And I can learn. And I learn from God teaching me what to do. So that those many parents, especially those all of us that are working and feeding our children, don't be overwhelmed in these worldly things and leave the children alone. And they are tempted to leave the responsibilities to have auntie, mommy, grandmother, grandies. Take care of your children. Train your children. Train them the way you want them to be. It might be hard though, but they will remember. They will love you for it. It takes extra work. But the single parent must learn how to raise his children on her own in training instruction of the Lord. Ephesians 6 said it all. Don't ever try to be a single parent all by yourself. Learn how to train your children so that after all said and done, you will say, yes, the Lord have helped me to deal with my children. Single parent is someone who lives with his or her children or child by himself. It's either by biological or adoption, whatever it is. They do not have to live with a spouse. The cause of being single parents range from broken homes, divorce, deaths, rape, drugs, addiction, mistakes, emotional abandonment, untended pregnancy, or unwanted pregnancy. A pregnancy you never thought about, you never think about. Who want to be a man or marry and leave them? The life of a single parent is coined with a lot of hardship and stress and few moments they suffer from so many issues that hamper their lives in a bid to do justice and job meant for two. Job meant for two, it takes a village, so job meant for 2, job meant for 3, job meant for 10, because, there are some children like me, I enjoy my father, I enjoy my mother, I enjoy my grandmother, I enjoy the aunties, I enjoy the uncles, I enjoy the people in the church, I enjoy my village people, but children of these days, especially in America, they didn't enjoy that. They just have to deal with me and deal with your mother, deal with your father, so single parent is stressful, and it makes you, as a mother or father, if you love your children, you give up a lot of things. That's what I did. You give up so many things. Frustrated in life can be where most of the social and entertaining aspect of your life elude because they have to make best of their support for their children. They live their lives not how they want it, but the fashion of their situation and the fashion of their children. A good single parent lives his life for our children. He doesn't have a life. I remember when I get upset sometimes, I told my children, I said, I gave up everything for you all. I did. And God knows. It was just God and them. God and them. God, no friend, nothing. I just focused because I didn't want to be distracted. So that when they grow up, like the Bible said, train up a child, so that when he grow up, he will not depart from it. I train them in the word of God. So even when they depart or distract, I look at them and say, they will come back. I tell parents, don't cry so much when they mess up, because they got one thing I noticed about American children. Let me tell you a secret. American children, if they don't put the hand in the fire, they want to put it. But African children will say, take your hand off the fire. They take it off. But American children will say, oh no, I want to see the fire. God have mercy. And after they get born, who are they going to come back to? Mommy, daddy. But I tell you, if you do your job as a parent, spend quality time with them, and don't go there sleeping around and doing all stuff, bringing John to the house, bringing Mary to the house, bringing Kate to the house. No. A good single parent live for her children. You don't have a life. It is normal. Because if you have a life, you're going to lose the children, or you lose your life, or you're going to lose the job, or you lose your children. But job can be getting anytime. Your life can be getting anytime, but children, when you lose them, how do you get them back? They end up in jail, drug addicts, unwanted pregnancy. They are in streets. You don't have any. No one plan of being a single parent, my brothers and sisters. When they get married, no one plan. We all grow up with the fantasy of marriage, being two people, have the desire or vision of supporting each other in children, in child parenting. But no one, no mother, no father prays to raise his or her children without his wife or husband. Whether you have chosen motherhood or find yourself raising a child alone as a mother or as a father, unexpectedly the struggle of being a single mother or single father are inevitable and can hit you so hard, both financially and emotional. Your kids learn from your struggle, my brothers and sisters. Whatever you go through, your kids are learning. I tell parents, a lot of parents don't believe, especially African parents. I'm talking to you, African parents. African parents, let me shout it here. Woo. Please understand, your children grow up. They are not babies forever. The way African parents treat their children sometimes like they don't have reasoning faculty. Even at 5 or 6, children already make up their mind who they want to be. All you do is to support them and keep on rebuking them, correcting them. But don't let them at a big age continue to try to make their life for you, the way you suit. Oh, you want to marry this person because we're friends and my job and I don't want my... Shut up! Let them make their decisions. If they fail, they will get up. You see the Bible, we fall down, we get up. You fall down, the Bible says you fall down 7 times, get up, and God is there for them. So you do your parenting and just leave them. Don't be controlling them a lot. Oh, you do this. You don't do that. As adults, that's one thing about American kids. They will go to put that fire, they will suffer it and come back. That's why Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, when I read it last time, I didn't see that their parents was there. Those 3 little young men were there by themselves. But who was there when they put them in the fire? The Holy Spirit was there. So parents, I'm saying, single parents especially, just remember, like I told my children, I said, hey, you don't have no father, no mother. You got God. God is your father, your mother. I'm just a caretaker. And if we look at word like that, it's a simple thing. I'm just a caretaker. God just looked down and said, hey, can you help me take care of these 6 children? I said, oh, I can't do it. Oh, I feel like Moses. I can't talk. He said, no, I'll help you talk. I will help you. I said, okay. As long as you help me, that's it. We are caretakers, parents. Whether you are single, you are married, you are just a caretaker. God took care. God called you and took a permission and said, please, can you help me take care of this child? So don't be saying, my child, my daughter, my son. I see people, my child. Remove that mind. It's God's children. It's God's child. It's God's son. It's God's daughter. When you put it like that, all the burden you go through those children, you put into the hand of the burden bearer. I call him Ogbongongo, the one that carry all the ngongo. He said, he that heavy that bring it to me, let me carry the ngongo. Give it to him. And call your child God's child. That's my name, Nwachukwu. I didn't answer that name for nothing. Your kids learn from your struggle and they tap knowledge from the situation that you are going through. But how you handle it determines the way your kids lives will structure them. You go into every time, you're crying, but your children see you go through, cry and pray and keep on going. They see you lose your job, no food on the table, but they see you keep on struggling. You know, we got to go through no job. You got to deliver pizza. You got to go work on many job, but you don't want to steal. You don't want to prostitute. You don't want to bring no money to that. You just do all sort of job to just put food on your table. The children appreciate that. That's what I call respect. You will earn respect from your kids. Whether they are grown men or women, they will remember your struggle. That even in the midst of my mother was struggling, she never come into the house with any man. She never leave work and go to man. She never leave the church and leave God. He was always praying, focus, going to school, having them. Oh man, it was a lot. It is determined quality of your experience and what you got to teach your children. A single parent go through lives in a daily routine of balancing work, parenting, and household responsibilities and the quantum of activities, a lot of activities. So much effect that the social lives that makes dating a huge problem, most often ends in disaster. A lot of single parents, they can't go back to have a husband or have a man because they do too much. The work of 2, 3, 4, 5, they only let them doing it. So a lot of people don't know how to handle stress. And it become a very big problem to date. Become a very big problem, a disaster. Any relation they have, any relationship they're getting, they have disaster. End up in disaster because they don't know how to handle stress. Life as a single parent, my brothers and sisters, is a riddle. With lots of stress issues, lots of hiccups, difficulties, moments. This is when you take a breath and go to God in prayer. I tell people anything you're doing without God, forget it. So if you are listening to Reverend Dr. Joy on Sunday, on Tuesday, on Friday, he will not do anything or say anything without God. So after all the hiccups, the stress, the problem, you want to marry, you can't even marry because you don't even know how to date again. What do? Breathe in. Then go to God in prayer, accept your situation and be determined in your resolving to give your children, to give your kids, to give that son, that daughter the best of life. Do not let the societal naive thoughts and towards your single parents, and especially the single mothers. People will talk about you, and don't let those things get in your head. Don't let them affect you because you are doing a great job. You are doing the job of a man, doing the job of a woman, job of a mother, job of a grandmother, job of, it takes, like they say, it takes a village to take care of children. You are doing the job of a village. So don't let no Negroes or Negro, don't let no man or woman or girl talk you down because you're a single parent, because you are a great person. You are a great person. You are a 2 parents in one body. I know that's right. Come on, clap for yourself. Every single parent out there, come on, clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. You are 1 person in 2 bodies. You are 1 person in 3 bodies. You are 1 person in 4 bodies because all the job that mother will do, father will do, auntie will do, grandfather will do, mother will do. You are doing it all by yourself. So who the hell is that person that's going to tell you about you doing wrong or not? That is one hell of a duty to carry. Hence, see yourself as a super mother, a super father, a super human being, and do not let anyone, single, married, society talk you down. Are you hearing me? Do you hear what I'm saying? Don't let any Negro, don't let them talk you down, my brothers and sisters, because you are doing marvelous job taking care of that child, taking care of those children all by yourself. They are not in the street. You have a roof on their head. You have food on the table, shoe on their feet, clothes on their back, and apart from that, you have something you're driving around. You got a job you go to, and you still come back, take them to babysitter, drop them off in the morning, car labor. Come on, let's clap the hand for God of the single parent, for God that answer Agar, the same God that answer Agar, answer you, we will answer you. The same God that help a lot to be a single parent, we do. So last time we're going to come back and talk to you guys more into the people that were single in the Bible and what causes their single parenting. We are open for counseling and prayers for anyone that wants us to help them in asking for God's help in their relationship of single parents, not single, marriage, everything. We are open. Check us out in our Facebook Messenger. Send us message. Check us out in our YouTube. Subscribe in our YouTube. Every time I put the video so that you can be notified. And please turn on your notification button in the Facebook so that every time we come in on Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday, you will be notified wherever you are so that you can come on board. But thank God for technology. If you're not here, you can always go to the video. I am so glad that you joined us today. My name is Reverend Dr. John Nwachukwu, the General Overseer and the Shepherd Leader of the Church of Christ Nation Church, Maryland, USA. Thank you so very much for joining us and listening to us today. Join us on our life-changing programs where destinies are being restored. Be part of our powerful Bible study and fire prayers every Tuesday at 10 a.m. US, 3 p.m. Europe, 3 p.m. Nigeria, and 2 p.m. Europe. We are inviting you, my brothers and sisters, to our 30 Talk, which is today on Friday, every Friday at 10 a.m. US, 3 p.m. Nigeria, and 2 p.m. Europe. And you are also invited in our Sunday service. Yay! Our Sunday service at 11 a.m. US, 4 p.m. US, Nigeria, and 3 p.m. Europe. My brothers and sisters, I hope to hear from you. I will be with you next week, the same time online. It is from all the Evangelists of Christ Nation Church, Maryland, USA. God bless you mightily. Thank you so much. We can be reached on our website at divine-soldiers-christ-nation-ministry.webinar.com, on our WhatsApp and our Facebook Messenger. God bless you. Like I will finish. I love you, but God loves you more. Virtual hug. Hold on a second. Like I said, what are you going to do today? After this, for me, I'm going to go ride a bike, spend time with my children, my family. I love my family. I go spend time with them. We have fun and fun till we go to work again. So come on, go home, take care of yourself, breathe in. Don't let no man or woman stress you out. I say so. Play music. In fact, what I'm going to do when I finish riding bike, I'm going to dance, maybe send you guys some video. Have fun. Life is too short. Come on. Visual hug. Visual hug. Mwah.